welcome back to PHPRAD front-end development. We have been using blog for a long time now as a case study, and we have gone as far as creating all this. We're able to complete our view page, our blog view, and we're able to make this comment like, what's your name? My name is front-end. Thank God. Does it matter? And what's your email? I don't want you to know my email. This, and we submit it. As you can see, is over there. So we have gone very far away, and we have done a whole lot of things. But in this tutorial, we're coming to fix some major how will I put it, bugs. Something like the tags not linking, and again is not responsive when it comes to smaller devices. So these are the things we want to fix. And another thing we would like to do is to try to fix this thing, because on our index page, that is actually where we should have, that's where we should make the home page. Okay, because when people visit your blog, the first thing they should be greeted with shouldn't be this query. They should be able to see whatever any article they want to see. They can even go as far as reading it without even logging in. Okay, this login aspect have to come with some extra features maybe you want a user to have, or even for the admins only. Okay, and that's what we're coming to solve this time around. First of all, let me tackle this tags. So remember, we created a tag table and we made SM list as one of the sub pages. So under the SM list name, which is actually what is displaying over here, this is what is displaying. Okay, under this name we want to link it to somewhere. So first of all, I want to link it to this blog. All right, let's look at the blog. Yeah, the page we want to link it in blog is blog SM list 1. Let me show you that we have it. This is the blog, and the page is SM list 1, and that is what we have done here. We said link it to blog SM list 1. Then inside this blog SM list 1 there is a field called tag. So we also want to target that tag, and we want to match that tag with this name, and that name is actually a data. Okay, so that it will be unique, and we type name. You don't need to type double quote inside, just go straight to the name, because this is a link. And we preview it. I just want this tutorial to be brief fast, so let's view it. Wow, as you can see, it takes us to all the articles with business, because that's actually what we clicked. Politics, all articles with politics alone. Right, so we can go back and let me show you what this guy actually does. When you click back, it just takes you back to the entire blog, not actually to the home page, which is also super cool, because the home page houses the entire blog, just that it houses it in a kind of different manner, or with a style. All right, moving forward, we would like to do some couple of changes. First of all, we would like to test to be black, and we want to fix the flexing aspect of it. Let's refresh this thing and say login. As you can see, the link has come, but it's not responsive yet. So starting with, I will reset this page so that I will override all the settings I've done here. First of all, I want you to locate this row and take it off and type dflex. And just after typing dflex, I want you to type overflow-x. This overflow-x, the reason why I made it this name, so that you can be able to remember it whenever you are messing up with CSS. So first of all, let me show you what this overflow-x does. And let me take this, let me show you what this dflex does. As you can see, the dflex has put them on a flex pattern. Alright, so but we can't scroll on it. We can't scroll over this thing because we have not given it any scroll style. So that's why when this function comes, overflow-x, so we're coming to style it here, style, and we say overflow-x, and we say the display, well, the overflow-x, still type overflow-x, and after typing the overflow-x, we want it to be scroll. You can equally make it auto, then you preview. I want to show you what will happen here when you do that. Well, we are not getting anything. Overflow. Notice that we have gotten this giant scroll bar, just like what we have by the side here. It has come over here. On Chrome, we'll get the same thing, but this is not what we want. In this modern age, especially 2020, you having a horizontal giant scroll bar, no, it's not a good UI. So moving forward, we just type V and we say okay, we can say ms-overflow-style to be none. Remember, this is actually a class, so we preview. It's still there. And what about this guy? It's still there. So we got something wrong. So ms-overflow is actually overflow, not overflow-x, overflow-style to be none. So it's off from Mozilla Firefox, like what we are using here, but it's not off in VC's web browser, something like Chrome and new Microsoft Edge. So to take it off from that side, we are going to use WebKit, and we just type the same thing, overflow-x, and at this point we are coming to call WebKit. Want to make sure WebKit, and we want to call the scroll bar. So we have called the scroll bar, and the scroll bar is listening right away, and we want to order the scroll bar to display none. So don't display, that's the meaning, and we preview it. When we refresh our page, you notice that it is off and we are still able to scroll. That is cool. That's very good. That's very good. Moving forward, the next thing is just to change the color. You can simply do that if you like. Class test dark. Right. And I have styled my A tag. I've changed A tag decoration. I will show you ahead. And we'll preview. Let's just go straight to the next thing we have. Because you can see it's dark in color. Oh my god, it's dark in color. So let's do the next thing we want to do, which is we are going to log out right now. So we are going to log out and we are coming to style this guy. So first of all, locate your index page. This is your index page. This is your index page, and come over to your home page. Okay, so we want to copy all these components and we want to paste it here. Paste. As you can see, it has come all over here. But this guy, we want to drag it and drop it on top. We want it to be on top, and at this point you can be able to delete all this old stuff. Make sure you are deleting the right one. Don't delete this guy, delete this. So once you click on it, just take it off and come over here. You can make this guy, take the columns just and come over, put some modal content and drag this index stuff into this modal content and take away the open modal. You can simply type log in, and the header title, take it off. This LG, want to make it MD, and show, we want to show this thing and want to call this thing my-ui.btn. I'll show you why I give this class, but for now let's view it and you will see for yourself what will happen. So let's log out, and we're able to see this content. The reason why we are able to see it even though we have logged out is because I've checked all this guy. Make sure you checked them. So if you didn't check them, this is what you will get when you view it. It's going to be something like this. You're going to be getting all this. So in order to avoid it, you come over to this guy and check those ones. First of all, we made use of blog list. We make use of our blog banner. Yes, we don't want to lock it again. We make use of blog view, we don't want to lock it. We make use of blog SM list too, we don't want to lock it as well. So remember our comments, our tags. First of all, the tag we just finished, we don't want to lock it again. The subscription list for people to subscribe, for people to even add their subscription or view it, no. And comments add, SM add. Yeah, people can even add comment without logging in. Same with comment list. And moving on finally to our article view, and we say okay, I will preview it again. That's cool. We have gotten all the assets, but something isn't right. Something is still down here making some noise. So what is that? By default, PHPRAD have regenerated the stuff again for us. And to take it off, all you need to do, just drag and drop this thing here. Take this guy off. Just give it a modal page. Drag this here, drag this here, and delete the modal page, and delete this guy as well. So you are done. Alright, so we are not saying it again, but our modal login button is on top, and when we click on it, this is what we are going to get. That's actually what we want to be getting. So let's go and style this thing so that it won't be sitting on the top. First of all, we can locate our styling sheet, and we remember the name my-ui.btn. So that's what we want to style. So first thing, the position will be fixed. Position will be fixed. Again, the bottom will be, we can make it 30 pixels. The right will be also 30 pixels. You can go further and style your border radius and stuff, but the one important thing you shouldn't forget is the Z index, as you get some content lying on top of it. We want to make the Z index 100 or any figure you think that will make it to display on top. What we want this guy to come down here, and as you can see, it's already down there. So when we click on it, we get this spot. And when we log in, let's try to log in. We say user 1 2 3 4, and boom, that's actually the last content we view. And we can go back to our home, and the button isn't there again. But when we log out, the button is there, and when we log in, user 1 2 3 4, the button is off. So thank you guys for your time, and all right, let's refresh this thing. As you can see, it's working even though we haven't logged in, but we have that login button. Okay, we have that login button. So thank you guys for your time.